You've probably heard the stories of David and Goliath, Moses parting the Red Sea, Daniel in the lion's den, but there's a story tucked away in the book of Judges that most people have never heard. A story about a left-handed assassin, an obese tyrant, and a nation's impossible deliverance. It's one of those forgotten accounts that reminds us of something profound. God doesn't just use the famous or the powerful. He delights in using the overlooked, the unlikely, the least expected. Because when the weak overcome the mighty, when the disadvantaged triumph over impossible odds, everyone knows this wasn't human achievement. This was God. This is the story of Ehud, and it's about to change how you see what God can do through weakness.
18 years. 18 years we've bent our knees to that pig Eglon. How much longer must we bleed tribute to Moab?
Watch your tongue, Joshua. Moabite spies are everywhere. One wrong word and...
And what? They'll oppress us more than they already do? They've taken our gold, our crops, our dignity. What's left to fear? Death. That's what's left to hear.
Ehud, son of Gera, you've been quiet all evening.
Well, I've been thinking, Elder Miriam. Actually, I was thinking about delivering the tribute myself this year.
You? But you're not a diplomat. You're a...
A what? A left-handed farmer? Exactly. Which is why they'll never see me coming. What are you talking about? I'm talking about ending this. Permanently.
Ehud, that's suicide. Eglon's palace is crawling with guards. You'd never make it out alive.
Maybe. Maybe not. But I'd rather die trying to free my people than live one more day as a slave. The question is, will you let me try? What do you need? A blacksmith I can trust. And your silence. You want it. How short? 18 inches, fool. 18 inches, no longer. It needs to hide completely under my robes. That's not a sword. That's a dagger. It's long enough to reach a fat man's heart. You're really gonna do this? Yes, I am. Eglon has killed better men than you. Well, Eglon has never met a left-handed man with nothing left to lose. This is sharp enough to split a hair. Double-edged like you asked. May the God of Abraham guide your hand. If he doesn't, at least I'll die knowing I tried. Ehud, are you sure about this? The closer we get to Moab, the more I think... Think what? That we're walking into a lion's den. Voluntarily. We are. But remember, Daniel survived the lion's den. Daniel had angels protecting him. Well, so do I. That's not an angel. That's a death sentence if they find it. Then we'd better make sure they don't find it. Joe, when we get to the palace, no matter what happens, you get the other servants out. And what are you planning? I'm planning to deliver a message from God. Halt! State your business. Tribute from Israel, my lord. For King Eglon. Tribute, eh? You're early this year. We aim to please our king. He's not your king, but he owns you just the same. Search them. He's clean, Captain. No weapons. The carts are loaded with golds, silver, grain. No contraband. Good. You'll wait in the outer court until the king is ready to receive you. Of course, my lord. They didn't find it. I told you. They always check the left side. Right-handed fools.
Presenting the tribute bearers from Israel.
Ah, my favorite time of the year. What have my Israelite subjects brought me this time? Your Majesty, we bring gold from our mines, the finest grains from our harvest, and livestock from our... Yes, 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 yes. You bring me what's already mine. Lay it at my feet.
Adequate, though I notice the grain shipment is smaller than last year.
The drought, Your Majesty. We gave everything we could spare. Spare? I decide what you spare, but I'm feeling generous today. I'll accept this for now. You may go. Your Majesty, there is one more thing. What is it? I have a secret message for you alone. A secret message? How interesting. Everyone out! Now! But Your Majesty, protocol requires... I said out! Well, what's this secret message? Some petty intrigue from your elders? Information about a rival? Not from my elders, Your Majesty. Then who? From God. What? Quietly. Now the porch. Move. Almost there. Yes, I'm almost out of here. Today God has given Israel victory. The king's been in there a while with that Israelite, probably extracting more promises. More tribute, you know how he is. Should we check on him?
And interrupt the king during a private audience? Are you mad? Besides, the door's locked. He probably wanted privacy to, relieve himself. For this long? He had a big meal and a lot of wine. It's been too long! Something's wrong! Get the key, quickly! By all the gods! The king! The king is dead! Sound the alarm! Sound the alarm! Men of Israel, to arms! To arms!
Ehud? Is that you? What's happened?
Eglon is dead! The tyrant is dead!
Dead? How?
I killed him! With my own hand, the Lord has delivered Moab into our hands! Follow me! You heard him! Grab your weapons! Tonight we take back our freedom!
Press the attack. Don't let a single one escape. God has given them into our hands.
Fall back! Fall back! The king is dead! We have no leader!
They're breaking! The Moabites are breaking!
They're routing! We've won! We've won! 10,000 Moabites dead. Not one escaped, and our losses were minimal. God fought for us. The God of Abraham has given us victory. You fought too. You risked everything. I was just an instrument. Who would have thought that being left-handed would be my greatest weapon?
Ehud, the people want to make you a judge to lead Israel.
I am no leader. I'm just a man God used to free his people. That's exactly what a leader is. Someone who acts when others are afraid. You gave us our freedom back. Then let's make sure we never lose it again.
Ehud lived the rest of his days as a judge over Israel. Not because he sought power or position, but because his people recognized that God's hand was upon him. The left-handed outcast became the honored leader. The disadvantaged farmer became the liberator. And for 80 years an entire generation Israel knew peace. Children grew up free who might have grown up as slaves. Families prospered who might have lived in poverty. A nation thrived that might have been destroyed, all because one man believed that his weakness could become God's weapon. Ehud's name might not be as famous as Moses or David. His story might not be taught in every church or painted on every chapel's ceiling, but his legacy echoes through Scripture with a timeless truth. God doesn't need your strength. He needs your surrender. So the next time you face impossible odds, remember the left-handed man. Remember the hidden sword. Remember the locked room and the defeated enemy? And remember that the same God who delivered Israel through Ehud is the same God who wants to work through you. Will you let him? If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe. Tap on the notification bell to be the first to know when I upload.